top 60 crore 2.32 LAMBO individual participants, 1000 GT increase GT within the individuals participant, and capture more GTs. You have more airdrops, and you will receive the project introductions LAMBOs associated with in the success page. LAMBO communities around it like neighbors and 100% correct loading supply. Reminder the trading market for the currency may experience significant fluctuations for on and technicals, legal regularities and factors. Please truth understand the project currency will be listed. Exchange the final listening status with versions and address accounts. Shell figures the better participants the gateway with LAMBO gateway list like 6 crore 55,000. So after the LAMBO address converts, no funds will be deducted and from participants. Airdrop details are airdrops in San June 25 TH and 2025 9 UTC total supplies 6. And the trending starts on June 2025 UTCN tradings. It is a trading spare LAMBO registered participants rules and complete identity verification and most verifications go and most. And join you now 100 now holder airdrop FAQ about LAMBO. LAMBO is are associations with iPress, the crypto speech and LAMBO is the tokenized foremost, being the tokens named LAMBO and ID HTTPS SNOW scan trend and race OX 57749 NNCOCA and token distribution ratio, unlocking rules and the supply calculating supply name, website HTTPS and dots coins. Tokens, the OXCPX and O5B. Five B 6532 X BFE is 52429 B supply 10 billion price 0.003739 market cap 37379790667 score is X the https.com and AbelX for most the telegrams HTTPS LAMBO on OBX Arena HTTPS Arena community LAMBO buy on chains LAMBO and runs and scored by super and mood format roadmap. We see the Maxos LAMBO yeah. Hold exchange and get native events for most hold GTs and www get use GTs and place confidential verifications and before participating a startup to in change and security chains of Any approach dishonesty and will are disqualified and reverse the where are any dispensable evidence translate original English versions and the English version the share people the get users reverse and the outright explanations and the how users and United Kingdom restricted locations cannot access the individuals in the events and game or competitions say the but the what their details on are credited the first most appearance and capacities and events of unit financials and capacities the holder address process is still in details stage for most and significant attractions and to restricted understand and instead assist investments and the make market valuability is high and get you to trade over 3600 cryptocurrencies safely, quickly and easily on Gate. Take action now. Sign up to client up 10,000. Welcome to your end benefit 40% community. Stay connected. Visit website desktop. The follow us on Twitter to get more bonuses. Join Telegram community and resources studies. In the global. काम गरेको थाहा कता and the identification full name, ID number, identity verification is the information, the identity verifications. The and the APR 30 days levels and whether the interest rate in the following the popular and the articles long time investments in a park and the 40% product USDTs and 30 days fixed rate and 3.8% BFE 8 to 11 and USDT 13 days BFE 0 to 4 14 days and to average holdings page and 14 days is and holding 14 days update the BFE token unlock higher avoid and protected new go to BFE page normal details and the BFE update trading issue sets for most appear in login check and go to PFE page and for more know more details and can BFE address and click here the BFE tags and 2001 collect and 2000 BFE 4 lakhs 20 crore 20,000 and BFE 12 8 crore 2 crore 40 lakhs and fixed stream rows and for 00 ETCs and auto events and reveal the principles and acquired for most and automatically for some material will be documented and note the only users can communicate and digital participants have the must update the versions and subscribes and the lower only labels and most their composite product and higher quarter limits and open it the fast time and the simplest turn more or bit transplications and also fails and found to who and widgets adults assist to who need to browse and interact save conversations and flexibilities and assist to more preferences. And to display applications the risk warnings and the appreciate many factors and such as market and the market attentions no attractions use the UKs and restricted regions and the only limited and service for details regions and the will read the users get events and reserves and get us and follow us on 2 more bonuses. This is trading topics and engines. Latest and insights transparency already take you 100% receivers. LAMBO was in the LAMBO imitations created and declines called ready to access built in the strong community where is LAMBO from the LAMBO to the meme coins and collecting verifications features and when the LAMBO and most favorite familiars most appear and AM and memes projects and both LAMBO regret totems onto the blockchains and in payment with the numerative demands and the decline success culture and the unlike traditional memes coins and the rate of selling the developments aliens effect and responded so submits meanings and allowing the more useful skills and the sense basics and the achievements and through participants fair launch for evidence and no for pay to sell no fair meanings and equals training starting points for everyone LAMBO is issued by Evans and with the total supply 10 billion community issues and method fair launch means which means there no as planet introductions control no pair meaning to meet the starting change and the settings tokens by users and the with distractions and the declines and difference for most which are delivered their delegations and the project. The diversity memes and coin light stones merity. Total supply 10 crore figures and current location 100% and connected issues ABF F77A9COC F552B5B 65326 versions and look at the midterms and find the most served coins and for experience market and extortion treatment. As consumers and the LAMBO is not students community identity the success symbols and LAMBO is longer for most in declines and but at the consumers driven where the lamps and responsibilities when the responsibility and consumers identity for most stocked any specialist channels like tourism telegram stumps and brings supreme that will launch 20 25 2025 at 21 airdrops and events. Airdrops amount 6 crore 551 LAMB and rate activities matches and the means investments and the reminders schools and thinking under the hot traders and the deposits and the highlight for most and sim and retails and tributes and the developers and most appeared and engage with other expenditures and the witness the capitalism community the life by a lamps by bold and LAMBO aggregations and the networks everyone. Fed what is the participant holder airdrop as long GTs and holders account for most icons without the linking striking GTs and when to get and staking with most staking GT with the accounts and GT holdings and current trading is an account bots payments account for an exclusives and how to address amounts calculate the ones you projects and systems and multiply to adopts and the every hour most holding and below to 1 GTs will not GT receive and rewards and the get amounts and rewards. LAMBO listings and LAMBOs will be budget and lamps use GTs on 2025 kids and 2025 at one about Lambo project and about the Lambo project and Lambo in credit defeat the availables and its core to Lambos being the high concept NFTs and experience powerful tokens economies mint and rich and right to Lambo NFTs participants Lambos and ecosystem designs both intimated the situated world Lambo is the carotenes aided game fees and the products and build available blockchains and combines the thrill of most the exotics defines the ecosystems and the Lambo matches these facilities and potencies and Lambo with the strong community driven and appropriate that auto racing and designs Lambo to smashers and why they invested Lambo tokens strong the tokens unities and the blast made Mimi its full integrate ABX lumps and ecosystems buildings for most and NFTs update in game for most meaning not found financial and their supplies and the and bed with Lambos and GateLive traffic from Lubings and most and on transactions it reads and the information the and bided greatest virtuals and the most Lambo and structures and events and givers and marketing investors that created the Lambos and the GateLive listening and maintenance Lambos and the abilities and the recruitings and game FI skaters and why the gamer the investors of Lambo tokens opens the door and analyzes the product experience. Novels ও বাইরে ভাই আর ভালো লাগে না আল্লাহ কে মানুষ কতক্ষণ কাম করতে পারে and Lambo is listed for tradings and get launched it is holding airdrop 6 million then get users and the credit automations and get wheel and Lambo's tokens and get holders airdrops events and the Lambo's yes and the events will June 2025 17 UTC 8 and the Lambos and best ABAX and a network with total COCF552B5B65326 8FBFE26A05249 b Lambo's community tokens product symbols and Lamborghini chalai jane oh and current links and the HTTPS www.com and 45770. And the crypto listings refer them for cryptocurrencies, crypto actions platforms allowing the users and traded by the listed and capabilities and for the technologies and teams community support and market and the legal conflicts. Listed exchange and the transfer cryptocurrencies and listed and various legalities and active capabilities and projects fantasy for the exchange and the fractions and price application is project private and the days fees and range and from the thousands for 2 million dollars and their expenses are the date any remains references and exchange the year the expense practicalities and the cryptocurrencies and eligibles for the listening this recommended having the market working product and decided development streams aims as curtains that some reports for most appear in ecosystems. However, meetings and that in carnivals and are registered considered seriously. And after the exchange and users can exchange and great marketing activities can cryptocurrencies build delayed experience look at the appropriate corners for most appear in likes for local systems. And the social media channels and exchange cryptocurrencies project. Lamborghini चलाई जाने को behavior solutions simple fixed teams and earn up to fixed team earn up to for stay connected. Check in France Carnival Speed 300k school June 25 attendance tax for the 25 hours and started users can earn up to 4 points and attendance and for most successes bonuses and the points and they are insured for most same days and points as indeed points indeed that and the on the clicks and participants button the events order to most order to earn daily points and check in your on June 25 2025 আর কিছু হবির মতো নাই, সব তো হবি টানা খাড়া করে লেছি। হ্যালো, আর কিছু হবির মতো না, সব তো আর কিন্তু সব গরিব টানা খাড়া করে লেছি চিকেন পিছু তার আগের গেম দেখছে বেড়া। লিঙ্ক করে লিঙ্ক দিতে থাক, হ্যাঁ হতে থাকি বেড়া হরির টানা বেড়া করলাম ওটা দিতে থাক, হ্যাঁ হতে থাকি। Answer seconds, get an alpha point and sign up to participants in attendance the weekends and Naruto. Huh? Vinod says, Belka Tanbir, please give me 2 seconds. I will readings now. Please, the Lambo price level chart. কি হইতে হবে এটা তো বাংলা মাথা নেই। আচ্ছা, Lambo price 2 days, Lambo price 2 days and $0 with a 24 hour storage volumes and a such Lambos has a market cap আশেপাশে যেগুলো আছে জরিকা দিয়ে কোনো হরিগুলো ওয়াই এতে হরি diluted valuations 40.61 millions market cap FDB one including supply 10 billion Lambos and total supply 10 billion Lambo আবার কত Lamborghini make supply over 10 billion Lambos about Lambo contact and OX X6 52 and the banks and Lambo transfers and about Lambo will be tradings and then Lambos for most appearing type of tradings. Lambo is tokens for most and tradings for Airdrop and Fed 62 events for most appearing light. For Lambos and tradings events, most preferences and analysis in market caps. The Lambos predictions and 24 UTC one about the Lambo Fawcett and Lambo's defeats and game view Fawcett in operations available and black and stone code Lambos and brand. Just both intermittent subscriptions while and the Lambos the cuttings in its game 5 and DPA projects and the airbrated drugs and camping sport tools and exotics. And tokens for most illustrations and NFTs for most and black and the capitals and the existence and the limited Lambo NFTs racing machines and the facilities capitals Lambos and with the strongs for most NFTs racing machines for most and Lambo delivers and far fits and for most gamings and the songs Lambo for not just for most and the ABA FTS. Supply more bonuses and discredited foreign decisions and the tokens brand and supplies and increase long team volumes and community fast versions and development roadmaps and community governance and in credits for activities communities and give it why the Lambo GateLive top level sectors and great actions for its and the it is high liquidity increase the seamless trading and volumes for worldwide with users base and exposed millions provided for most and visit Lambo and ecosystems and the marketing and LAMBO journeys excluding for most and the applications applies and average dose and regulated for most appearance for expensive areas and visitors ecosystems. আমি পারি না আর পারি না আমি কেন মরি না আর চিনে না that the times and great listed exchange and can range more few weeks and survivals on great exchange decisions collaborated and conflicting projects and the bad billions applications and exchange review and break provided the survival benefits and including the interest and liquidity access and brother you are my brother the activities what is the close course and across sites and the exchange provided for most days the face scans and range and multi additional scans and based and capabilities got such as legal speech and experience marketing are these and capabilities exchange. Capabilities in illustrations and capabilities more religious and most teams for and the great teams and the current volumes and most teams for the airdrop teams calculations and the development teams for carnivals and security standards the can you anyone requested capabilities to be seriously with approaches most and considered seriously where happens exchange. And little cryptocurrencies and ferrets and for most available and cryptocurrencies in decrease for receivers from and listening precious for then large issues for and developer support and regularity listenings. Watching my live I will finish my live and last 2 minutes sorry I will continue my live and on or 2 minutes so what are I reading for you and great risk. So now you rigs and the LAMBO tokens and 25 certifications and most adjudications and clarifications and the subnet addresses and OS FF7A9COC F5 2B5B6532688FBFE26A 5249BDIR LAMBO declares and signated BR bigs and bar topologies and tokens created by adults and the Embedded English in the www.outcomes monomiyar biare don't come down the contraction ইরফান কর দে নো ইন্টার হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে হলে কথা কর spindly the advice provided and the for more and delicious us and the delicious dog and PI we are talked about PI